Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the War Panties Power Hour. Happy America Day, Pat. It's almost here, almost coming up. How you feeling? Are you feeling patriotic this evening?
Extra patriotic this evening. Yes. Happy birthday, America.
I can tell you got your American flag hanging. You got the stars and bars or stripes or whatever they call it hanging there.
Stars and stripes.
Yeah,
Yes.
everyone's doing good. How you feeling, James Brown? I love your America hat today.
These colors don't run.
Do you run?
I gotta go.
Why do you gotta go, Mr. Brown?
Baby mama.
I hear that. Whew! Yeah, you know about that, all that, Pat. Hey,
Poor guy.
Phil the Thrill here as always. Happy America Day, everybody. All that, Pat, with me. Oh my goodness. It's been a busy week. It's been a busy couple weeks. We are hitting the road full blast, ladies and gentlemen. The summer is hot, and so are we. Blasting out to gigs all around the mean streets of Louisville. Should we, let's look at the official War Panties calendar here. This is how we keep all our gigs straight, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on a second. Let me just turn to the current month here. Let's see. 2004, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's the 90s. Hold on, wrong direction. Here we are. June 2021. What have we been doing lately? All that, Pat?
Lots of Gerstels. We played the Gerstels
Oh, yeah.
Friday. We're gonna play again.
This past Friday, we played there. This past Tuesday, we had a little bit of a double
Tuesday,
header.
We did.
Playing both with Mr. Bob Hart. You know what? Let me put the calendar down, and I'd like to speak for just a moment, a little seriously if I could, about Mr. Bob Hart
Something we need to address. Yeah.
and just the horrible, unfounded, salacious rumors and innuendo going around about Mr. Bob Hart. There's been some rumors that Mr. Bob Hart is playing in War Panties against his will after the last War Panties Power Hour episode. And in my opinion, nothing could be further from the truth. There he is, Pat. Bring Mr. Bob Hart in here. There he is. Howdy, partner. How you doing, Bob? What's that, Bob? I can't understand you. Oh, hey, Pat, why don't you take off his safety gag there so we can hear what Bob's saying a little better. Hey, Bob. Welcome to the Back to the Power Hour. Bob loves us, Pat.
Bob does love us. Yeah.
Yeah.
He tells us all the time that we're his favorite band.
Do you want to tell all the people the real reason that you play with War Panties?
Forced me to do it.
Bob!
So if he didn't love us, let's face it, he'd mess up a lot. And that's not the case.
Pat, please pass me the button.
Sure.
Bob, this hurts you more than it hurts me.
He's a very fine player, fine musician, fine singer. And like I said, he looks awesome on stage.
Yeah, and he's a fine decoration or a house guest here at the War Panties undisclosed basement studio recording location.
Find that bass yet, Phil?
I'm looking for it. Where is, oh, here it is.
All right.
And on a more serious note, kids, all you do-gooders out there, you know what? If you can't handle a little indentured rock and roll servitude, what are you even doing with your life, kids? All right? I'm not saying the rumors are true, but what are you doing? If you can't handle a little rock and roll indentured servitude, a little forced labor every now and then, Bob loves it in his rock and roll cage, his quarters, his bedroom there in the basement, in the storage room, in the guest quarters.
Moving on.
Moving on, Bob Hart's doing just fine. No reason to call the authorities. If anything looked a little bit below board, if you think on that last episode of the War Panties, however, you saw anything below board, watch it again and maybe watch it with a fresh mind, okay, folks? You might be drinking a little bit too much out there. Mr. Bob Hart loves us. He's doing great.
Yeah, maybe come to us with any questions rather than the authorities.
Yeah, just ask us and we'll get back to you promptly with a truthful, honest, full answer.
Yes.
All right, back to the paper calendar here. Great nights at Gerstels, rocking as always. Those crazy St. Matthews kids there. Hippy Head, shout out to Hippy Head and Hippy Head Spotlight right there on LRS 102 Internet Radio. We had a great radio show with Hippy Head on this past Wednesday.
Hippy Head, he's been doing this for a long time. He's a local legend.
Hippy Head actually recognized War Panties' greatness early on.
Yeah.
How far back do we go with the Hippy Head and the Hippy Head Spotlight?
2013, maybe? I think might have been.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Back in the glory days of Crescent Hill Radio. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Flanigans was always good. Man, Flanigans is a great place. We'll be back at Flanigans. Coming up, ladies and gentlemen, let's flip to July. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, this Friday, July 2nd, we'll be live at Harry's Tap House, ladies and gentlemen. Back
Hey.
at Harry's, right on the river. Their beautiful patio.
Nice place. Nice place. Good people.
Good people, nice place, beautiful river patio. Harry's on the river there. Man, we got all sorts of things going on. I feel like we're back in our prime. We're back at 100%. How do you feel about gigging, Pat?
Oh, 110%, baby. We're right up there. I feel like, yeah, we are. We're hitting our stride.
Yeah.
Hitting a stride.
Well, we're in the the number one country in America, at least.
So, stay in the country.
Yeah. Unless you want to go on a cruise or something.
That's fine too.
Yeah,
Travel if you like.
I love cruises.
Yeah, traveling is nice.
Or if you have family across the overseas, then feel free to leave the country then too.
Yeah, feel free. Just come back. Stay an American.
Yeah. I mean, unless you really like it over there and you want to get new citizenship, then
You can do that.
go ahead and do that.
Yeah, that's cool too. There's a lot of good countries
Huh.
out there.
Our America-only stance is kind of crumbling pretty quickly here, Pat. Stay on Earth, ladies and gentlemen. Just stay on Earth.
Well, I hear they're opening up some space travel for people who can afford it pretty soon. So
Unless you want to go on a cruise, or you have to work abroad, or you have friends in another country, or family in another country, or you like another country better, or if you have enough money to go to another planet in one of the new spaceships, then just stay in America where you belong, because other than all those reasons, this is the best country in my cul-de-sac.
yes, agreed.
Yes, indeed. But Pat, you know what we got going on today on the Power Hour?
No idea, buddy.
Well, let me tell you something about it, all that. Pat, the first time ever, we have a band member from another band that has gone rogue.
I don't want to cause any drama.
Drama is the word of the day here on the War Panties Power Hour. We got drama in speech. Yeah! What I'm talking about, Pat, what I heard, I looked up that Louisville musicrumornews.com.net there, and I read first page headlines. There was a little bit of an altercation recently at a band practice at an undisclosed band site location. Now, we are not here to throw aspersions on any other bands. We love them all in Louisville, Kentucky,
Yeah.
and we would never spread rumors. We're not going to drop names. We're not going to drop phone numbers. We're not going to drop any of those sorts of personalized items that might identify the victims. This rogue member of the band with the altercation, she did what any self-respecting band member would do after a band altercation, and she came here to the War Panties undisclosed basement home studio recording location, because what else are you going to do when these tough hard times hit you? You got to come to all that Pat and Feel the Thrill and talk about it, because it's rough out there on the mean streets of Louisville, Kentucky.
Well, let's talk about it then.
And she'll be here any minute. Oh, there she is now. Oh, come on in. It's Bev from the band. Bev, welcome to the War Panties Power Hour. It's so great to... Are you doing okay? I heard about the trauma you might have been facing recently with your so-called friends, your band members. And I just want to make sure that you know that you're here in a safe place at the War Panties Power Hour basement home studio recording location. Check it out. Isn't it beautiful? How are you doing?
I'm great.
Oh, that's good to hear. Nothing too traumatic? You don't think it's going to be a long-term therapy needed or anything?
No. I mean, we do have a line in a song from our new album where they explicitly say, I got a flute player that will take you on.
Oh.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. Do you ever use that flute in self-defense during these band altercations?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Haven't had to yet.
What happened?
I'm not at liberty to say.
The reports were that there were broken instruments and cats were stepped on and right.
Oh, God forbid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there were no drive-by flutings that you're aware of.
That's going to be a song. Drive-by fluting.
You got Bob going, I'm too high for this.
Bob! Get back in the cage! Sorry, Bev. You didn't see that.
I didn't see what. I was never here.
Okay, Bob. Yep, thanks. No, we got it under control. Okay, Bob. Anyway,
One flutist is enough.
sorry about that.
That's all right.
Can we get a look at that flute here? Can you put... Now, this is a beautiful instrument. This is a Pat, have you ever seen a musical instrument like this before?
No, I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that.
Can you tell us anything about this flute? How long have you had this flute, Bev?
25 years?
How'd you get into playing the flute?
You know, middle school band.
Oh, here we go again.
Red-headed flute, one time at band camp. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Shout out to Phillip Mallory.
All of our band buddies out there.
So, would you like to talk about it a little bit more? Your current band predicament. Obviously, you've run into the arms of a warmer lover in a very symbolic way, not literally, ladies and gentlemen, of course, just in a band sense.
I always feel safe here.
Yeah. No, it's a nice, safe, comfortable, undisclosed location.
Yeah. We actually stapled king-size bed comforters to the ceiling there, just to make it more comfortable. And also keeps the noise pollution down. It keeps the reverb down for the drums. But yeah, it's a really classy thing when you staple bed sheets to your ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, don't sell your upholstery skills short there.
Now, Bev,
Yes.
all drama aside, you've been with this current band for quite a while. You guys are tight as thieves, and only the tightest can break your heart. Only love can break your heart, ladies and gentlemen. We all know that. We're all adults here. Come on. Bev, do you think you can find it in your heart to come to a common ground with your bandmates with whom you recently got into a physical altercation? You had to call an ambulance. You had to call the police. There were sirens blaring. Family members were abandoned. Dogs were killed. Cats were stepped on. My God, I don't want to relive it. Instruments were broken. Do you think you can find it in your heart? Do you think your band members and you can come together, forgive, forget, and move on? Which is what we all want to see at the War Panties Power Hour. We want to see Bev reunite. Please, Bev, do it. Band stick together. Can you have a comeback tour with this band that shall be unnamed? Can you come back together, have a reunion tour? And do you think it's possible?
If they don't turn me in.
This is a good starting point in the negotiations
Yeah.
for how to get the band back together.
Well, you can't go on tour from prison unless you're Johnny Cash.
Yeah, that's true. Good point. You think James Brown's ever done a show from prison, Pat?
I guess he did spend some time in prison, didn't he?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
spent some time in prison, all right.
Well, then I'm sure he put on some shows.
Well, why don't we just ask him? James Brown, Mr. James Brown, have you ever done a tour while in prison?
Take it to the bridge!
Illuminating as always, Mr. James Brown, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so Bev, clearly we're all gonna hug and make up, and I think there's gonna be a reunion tour with you and your traveling circus tour band. Can you tell us where you guys are coming up next? Can you tell all our fans out there?
July 9th, we'll be at 3rd Street Dive. July 30th, we'll be at Flanigans in the Highlands, where you have also played.
Nice place.
Yeah, we'll
Shout
be
out
there.
to the Flanigans.
Trying to think. August 6th, we're at Mag Bar with Drunken Sailor and Sad Black Lab.
Nice.
August 12th, we're back at Enchanted Forest.
The Enchanted Forest.
Over
Yeah.
in New Albany. It's a
Nice
really cool venue, yeah.
How did you meet up with these guys? I mean, you guys are long lost friends, and all friends fight and bicker. How did you first meet up with these folks, these great folks who you're going to go on a reunion tour with very shortly?
Well, my unnamed band members,
Yeah.
the lead of our band, and I used to belly dance together.
Belly dance.
We did. We still do on occasion. But we're busy with, rock star things and fights for publicity and, publicity stunt altercations.
This show goes out to literally dozens and dozens of people
Oh my god.
on the internet. So if you want publicity, you've come to the right place. Belly dancing, Bev.
Yes.
My goodness. Bev, do you still have it in you? Do you still ever belly dance? Do you ever get that fire deep within you to whip out the belly dancing skills again?
I do on occasion. When the mood strikes.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think I am thinking what you think I'm thinking that you're thinking.
I think so.
Oh god.
Bev, it would be an honor if you would be the first ever belly dancer on the War Panties Power Hour. If you accept this offer, not only will this expedite the healing process with your band, I'm sure, in its own way, we will also provide complimentary percussion sitting Indian style on the floor.
Okay. I'm in.
Do we have a deal?
We got a deal.
Coming right at you, folks. Thank you, Bev.
Yeah. I don't know, is there a big finish?
Once and for all, Bev, everyone wants to know. Everyone's heard about the band turmoil. The police, the firefighters, the helicopters, the dead pets. Once and for all, deep in your heart, do you still love? Is there any chance it could ever happen again? Do you still love your band members?
Yes.
Oh. You say yes, you do. But as we know in this mean old world, words are cheap. And you didn't know this, but when you first walked into the War Panties Undisclosed Basement Recording Home Studio location, we actually had you hooked up to a lie detector test, Bev. Will this man drama get resolved? Pat, let's go to the lie detector results right now. And Bev, you seem to be a little bit glistening with the lady sweat. And I think you should be when you see these results. Coming up next. The results are in, ladies and gentlemen. The results of Bev's lie detector test. Of course, it comes in the hate mail bucket. Bev, are you ready to learn your fate if you will, in fact, forgive your band members for this horrible, bloody, lethal, genocidal, masochistic, physical altercation with band members? Are you ready to learn the results if you will, in fact, get back with your band members?
Yes.
Pat?
The results are in the green egg.
Yes, they are. This is the
Would you like to
newest
do the honors?
form of technology. I'll open it. Pat, you can read the results. No looking. There you go, Pat. Looks official.
Little sheet of paper. Let it be known, Beverly does still love her bandmates.
Oh, doesn't that just warm your heart, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
The War Panties lie detector test confirms Bandshee will ride again! R.I.P.
Yeah.
Spill a drink. I don't want to get my carpet dirty.
No, don't. You can't mop that up.
James Brown, spill a drink. Thank you, James. Very good. Y'all hit it and quit it.
Hit it and quit it!
Very good.
Oh, man. What was I going to ask? I'm sorry.
You're setting up her big band fight altercation.
It was on the news.
Like, oh, I heard about that on the news. Your band fight.
Okay.
Don't make Pat talk.
Yeah.
Well, to verify that, we actually had a pregnancy test done.
So I guess you're not going to join our band then.
I mean, I'm not a kept woman.
Ooh.